Hey guys, welcome back to the English Gentleman Gamer with me, Roscoe. This is probably going to be one of my last Killzone 3 videos, only because there's not that many people playing it anymore. If I, when the triple pack's released, whenever it is, I am going to look at the game, because I do really enjoy it still, I'll be honest. Makes a nice change from Call of Duty, and there we go, quick one. Left D-pad for the medic, here we go, revive that guy before the game even starts. Yeah, the servers are quite empty these days. It's not very much fun, to tell you the truth, especially if you're playing one-on-one. It's pretty poor, really. So I will have a look at the servers once this triple pack's released. I can't see the suddenly being millions of people online, but I'll have a look. But other than that, this will be one of the last ones, because just the matches aren't that entertaining, to tell you the truth. So, you know, unless there's a specific reason or specific tips that anyone wants on it, I can't see me doing any more of these. But this is just going to be, I was going to call it like my advice, this one. There's a guy there, and I can't believe he misses me. And I managed to walk backwards slowly, and he still misses me, and I get him. Anyway, I was going to call it my advice, but I've done a my advice video, my tips video before. There's a bit of C4 there, which is why I turn around. And I got hammered for it by a couple of people in the comments, suggesting that I wasn't actually a very good player because I didn't do X, Y, and Z. So rather than say this is tips or my advice, I'm just going to call it this is how I play. And then I can't be criticised then for being a shit player, because I'm not the best player. I play games for fun. I do play to win, don't get me wrong. I don't set out. I didn't realise there was a Medidroid there, and obviously if there's a Medidroid it means there's a medic next to it, so I fucked up there. So yeah, I don't play solely to win. I don't set out ever with the intention of losing the game, and I always play to win. I do think I tend to, here we go, set D-pad right for anyone watching there, to set my little sentry bot thing going. And then D-pad left to repair that, because I want the ammo. We're at 96 rounds, we've picked up 288 rounds for this gun. It's not a very good one for long range, but it's very good up close and personal. This one, it's called the STA-11. It's one of the SMGs anyway. So this is my tips, well not my tips, this is how I like to play Killzone 3. I feel if you watch my videos you'll see that I do tend to play the objective. Another C4 there, a little red flashing light. I managed to blow it up, there you go. Get shot in the process. I do play the objective. You know, if there's a guy, a teammate fallen down, I always go and revive him. I will obviously try and realise this guy was a bit stupid. I have to say the opponents, this game is quite old actually. It's about 6 weeks old since I did this, but the opponents weren't really up to much, to tell you the truth. Jetpacks are worth getting on the levels that do have them. That was a mistake, really, forgetting that this was their spawn area. And that's one of the indestructible bots that got me there. This map's called Tharsis Depot. It's possibly the worst map from Killzone 2. It was definitely one of those, that red is flashing. That red flashing, I'm not sure if that's C4 in this instance, or, sorry, proximity mine, I'm just calling it C4. Or beacons for the remote sentry flying fuckers like I'm about to throw on the floor there. But this map was definitely the way, I've just done D-pad left for the tactician's recon ability. Definitely worth trying to take them fucking sentries down, because they're a pain in the ass. But going back to, sorry, Tharsis Depot was possibly the worst map in my opinion in Killzone 2. Not because it was a bad map. It locked up here and I thought I'd been kicked out of the game. If you'll notice on the mini-map, by the way, there's loads of little green boxes. It means not just me, there's someone else on my team running around repairing them all. I mean, it's not just the fact you get 50 points for doing it, it's also the fact that obviously kill him because he's a medic. If you don't, he might be able to revive himself and stand up behind you, blow your head off. This guy wasn't very good, he didn't know what he was shooting. Sorry, yeah, right, I'll finish it. Tharsis Depot was bad because it didn't look quite as good as this, but it was the worst one for spawn camping. Because it had the destroyable bots, it made life very easy if one team was significantly overpowered for them to basically spawn camp you, and it was no fun. You just got fucking hammered. D-pad down, by the way, to arm and disarm the jetpack that I've just picked up. They're a lot of fun. They're very good for sneaking up behind people. The gun it carries is very powerful. It's not massively accurate, to tell you the truth. I don't know what the fuck I was shooting at there. I did finally spot someone over there. The gun's very powerful. It's not very accurate. That's a sentry drone thing that got me there. Softened me up a bit first before I spotted it. So if you do arm yourself with the tactician's kit like I have here, try and make sure you drop the, I mean it sounds like obvious really, but the sentry drone thing you can call in, try and put it somewhere in the middle. Certainly calling it in around your own spawn area is fairly pointless because, well, you're not going to get many of the opponents around there. There used to be flies around shit, to tell you the truth, from Killzone 2, your own spawn area in this map, but there we go, little crosshairs showing me there from the recon thing. It's also because the gun's so fucking good. The M82 just shits on anything in my opinion. It packs a decent wallop. It's got a, I didn't manage to bounce that off the fucking rail. It came back at me. It's got the holographic sight with a slight zoom on it. A little bit of fucking chaos there. But yeah, make sure you throw the sentry beacon thing somewhere in the middle, because doing it around your own spawn area is pointless. Around their spawn area, well, you could be if you were brave, but I don't feel I get that many kills from doing it. I don't know. I don't really know why I do it, to tell you the truth. They're not really that much. They got 192 rounds I picked up there for that gun. I didn't even see the guy who shot me there. It might have been a sniper with his little cloaking thing on. Anyway, I mean, I didn't do badly in this game. The opponents weren't up to much, to tell you the truth, but the server wasn't full. I think it was only 6 aside or something. I mean, I will admit, actually, recently, the last game I went into was 9v9, which was quite good fun. The thing about Killzone is, if you play this is guerrilla warfare, team deathmatch, basically. Even this match is 16 minutes, because there's no timer on them. Well, there is actually, I tell you, there is a timer of 8 minutes 42. But if you do manage to fill the green bar that's kind of filling up underneath the timer, that's the number of kills we've got. The red bar is the number of kills they've got. If either of those bars fills up, then the match is over. Or there's a timer. I didn't realise there was a timer. This fucking sniper was a pain. It wasn't. I think it was him who got me there, but it was his fucking C4 he'd proximity mine that he'd planted, the bastard. You can, if you do watch that on the D-pad right where I've just thrown the sentry drone thing. If you keep an eye on that, you can have 2 up in. You can actually have 3 in the air at any one time, if no one else is putting them up there, and that little thing recharges itself in time. So you can have a couple of little sentry bots on the deck if you're running around as the engineer, if you play your cards right. So I've got a sentry kill there. I don't think they do a massive amount of damage to them. I mean, they're more of a pest than a fucking actual problem, because you can always hide inside on this map. That red glow there doesn't mean proximity, right? It means that they've got that ammo crate. Someone on my side actually managed to help me out there, which I was quite impressed with. I went around there shooting because I thought you can't see the snipers if they don't move when they're cloaked, you really can't see them. So I'm just having a slurp of tea there. Could have sworn he was dead, but someone managed to get me. So now we're 8 minutes in. I'm ranked number 4. I've got 950 points. So again, getting me fucking bot out, or beacon, whatever you want to call it. But that guy was really stupid. He ran right past me then. I'm not, if I was running as that, what do they call it now? The one who disguises himself. I can't fucking remember his name, so I don't use it. Then I could understand him not spotting me, but I was right there. Another one right behind me. Fucking goalmust, I tell you. This is what I mean by the opponents on this level, this match not being really up to much, to tell you the truth. Went down here to hide, and I can't remember if he ever came around to get me or not in the end. It was quite an enjoyable match. I do, on the whole, prefer Warzone. I like the different match types. I like playing the assassination one in particular. It's good fun. I like the whole game. I do they introduced a new one, and I forget its actual name, but it's a bit like Rush Mode. I've got another. That's 2 sentry kills I've had so far. It's a bit like Rush Mode in Battlefield, in as much as this guy was fucking got on this as well. He fired his rocket right behind me. Dick. Yeah, you run as an attacking team. You've got objectives like, I think there's one on Frozen Dam where you set explosives to start off with. I think you have to set explosives on all of them actually. So basically, it is like Rush Mode. But there's a map called Mauler Graveyard, which is quite an alright map. It took me a fucking long time to work out what I was doing on it and where I was supposed to be. And once you work out where everything's going to be after X event has taken place, then it's not a bad map, but it's bloody confusing. It took me a long time to work it all out. I think I actually managed to get revived there. It's fucking... On the things like Mauler, there's only 3 maps that do it from memory. There's Rush Mode type matches. And it's too easy for the enemy, the defenders rather, to defend, basically, in my opinion. There was a guy up here who was a right pain in the arse. He took us out a few times. That's what I mean. I spent the next few minutes, I think, just going after him. So as a rule, I generally play Warzone. It's not particularly brilliant for YouTube, to tell you the truth. That guy, whoever he is, was fucking on the ball, picking them up. I mean, I can't. There we go. One shot, 2-shot kill I got there, or rather, he got on me. I think I get him back though. That's why I ended up going for the jetpack again. But if anyone's not played this game and has a PS3, I mean, especially as the multiplayer is free up to level 15, which, you know, is sufficient to unlock most of the decent guns for any of one of the classes, I would suggest you pick engineer or tactician personally. You know, and everyone should have played this. There's a particularly good map called Mobile Factory where you get a minigun on that. It's again one of those, basically like the minigun they have in Predator, where it takes a second or two to warm up, but once it's firing, fuck me, it mows everything down. Now something's over there obviously, because one of our sentries, he's remote things, he's trying to pick that fucker off, but he was quite skillful him up there. He avoided getting killed for a long time. And the slip team. Look at that, I just picked up 224 rounds for this gun. This is definitely the best gun in my opinion. I'm not sure what we were all aiming at here. I think it's this fucker on the roof who we're still trying to get that pick off. And that's why I actually went to the ammo thing just to pick up grenades, because I was trying to grenade the fucker, but it didn't work. I do think I slipped in here and picked up a jetpack and finally get him. Jetpacks are great fun, especially if you spent a lot of time on this map on Killzone 2 and you obviously stuck on the floor. To get the jetpack and you can suddenly, you know, basically go wherever you want. It's fantastic. Like I say, the gun's not tremendously accurate, but it is very powerful. So if you can sort of aim down the sight sort of thing, it's definitely worth a try. I don't really know where I was aiming to get here, but that's one of the downside of having the jetpacks in the game, is that you can get picked off from fucking. I mean, this guy's got no idea where I am, and I get him with a couple of shots. I even get a headshot, to tell you, on him from miles away, and he had no idea where I was. And the one problem with this game is, certainly compared with Call of Duty and to a lesser extent Battlefield, you've got no idea where you get shot from. You just get taken out and you keel over and that's it. So unless you're on the ball with it, the only thing it does do is when you get shot, the red sort of glow that appears when you're being shot does give you a sort of general direction. This guy's a cocky fucker. Shot him in the face. You get extra points for getting jetpack kills as well, as you may have noticed. The other reason why I was after jetpack is there's a trophy for being in mid-air in the jetpack when you kill someone. And that's what I was going after at the time. I didn't actually get it in this match. It was a match after this that I got it. On a fantastic map called Junkyard. Again, sadly it was one of the expansion maps. One of the best ones. I mean, the two best maps in my opinion in Killzone 3 that are unique to Killzone 3, because I still maintain that Salaman Market's the best map on anything I've ever played. There's one called Star Arms, which if you watch my What Does It All Mean video, that's the map I'm playing there. That, especially if there's a few of you in that, it's a fucking belting map, that one. And the other one is this Junkyard. Again, it was the second DLC that came. Fucking hell, I can't do it over there. Fucking clueless. I mean, again, like I say, the opposition went up to us, to tell you the truth. We were kind of queuing up to kill them all. Which is why, I mean, I ended up with 19 kills on this one, but they were quite few and far between. I mean, considering the match was 16 minutes long and I get 19 kills, it means I'm only averaging 1 a minute. But like I say, I don't take this thing seriously. If I get a pasting one night, I don't go to bed worrying about it, let's put it that way. But I don't set out to lose. But I'm not massively fucking bothered if I don't win. The Junkyard, it was the second DLC, and it's a shame it does, you know, there's few and far between decent matches on there. Again, I come back to this point that I really do wish Guerrilla had fucking put the server browser in. It was the first, Killzone 2 had it in, and I've yet to have anyone explain to me why they thought it was a good idea to take it out. Excuse me. So we're getting towards the end now. I'm still looking for that guy on the top. I think I've just killed him when I said the cocky fucker who's flying right at me. I'm pretty sure that was him, but we don't know. Someone's shooting me. Again, I've got no idea where from. It doesn't show me who it was, so no, it's just tough. That's the downside of this game. Killzone 2 and Killzone 3 have the same problem. I don't know what I've pressed there. I did the D-pad right. It appears that I've done something and yet I can't actually do anything. I'm not sure what was going on there. Oh, it's a Medijoy because I'm running as a medic now. The menu joy is quite useful. I mean, like I say in the other videos, it can be a help and a hindrance. You know, the extra firepower does occasionally come useful, and it can even, if you have the triage plus thing armed, and you can revive yourself while you're still lying down on the deck injured or whatever, or waiting to revive yourself. So I'm trying to revive a guy here. It will get kills for. It can get kills for you. It's not very common, but it can happen. So they can get kills. There we are. We've won the mission. I came third. With not a fantastic score, but you know, if I kill more people than I die, then I'm quite happy because I don't play very often, and I'm not that skilled to tell you the truth. Then we've got match bonus. You get like 50% multiplier if your team wins, so then get little bonuses there for certain achievements in the game. And I got 1 ribbon. As you'll see, I got fuck all points. I have in the past had bonuses that are going up and down. Anyway, 7 aside it was, and I came third. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I like to say it's unlikely that I'll be doing any more or many more Killzone videos. Once the triple pack comes out, I will have a look at it again. I do really like the game. I have a fondness for it, if you will. It's just a shame that there's not many people in it, and you can't. That fucking server browser shags it. I mean, if you could all pick one, you know, instead of having 12 servers all with 2 people in, if you had one server with it full, then it might be it might be interesting, but it's not. So, yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm probably going to do Battlefield 3 video next. I got some good footage, not last night, the night before. It was a good game we had on Armoured Shield, which we should have won. We lost by 1 fucking point. One ticket we lost by on rush mode, which is the closest I've had for quite a while actually. And we were defending and I expected to get steamrolled. But anyway, I'll get that video up hopefully tomorrow or Friday with a bit of luck. But for the meantime, thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy. I'll catch you all later. Bye.